you know, it's one thing to feel like you're the owner and the source, but you can't be the source for everything, right? You just cannot be. And so I think that's the way that people used to operate. Everything had to go through the high command, right? Everything had to go through the king. Every decision and everything that ever happens has got to move through the head man, right? And the truth is that was great in the 60s, 70s, maybe even the 80s and 90s. But we know now it's not viable. But when you begin to scale, and if you truly want to scale, you've got to get to the new place. You've got to get to a place where you have people in place doing the right thing in the right seats, held highly accountable for certain results that you've been really clear about in communication with those folks, and having a system to track that, right? A way to hold people accountable. And in doing so, what you get to is not only do you get to live a better life, but you also take some people with you. And there are ordinarily people that you really love that have been around for a long time with you. So, you know, just this past week, I got a text from one of the guys that I work with. And he said, I know we have a meeting coming up. I actually forgot what the meeting was about, but I wanted to let you know that I'm going to Kentucky Derby this week with my wife. And I never would have dreamed of doing anything like that last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Just to take a 3-day weekend off and disappear on a whim with my wife to have a good time. And he was just like, and I really appreciate it, brother. Right? So having done that for someone, and again, it's not just the money, it's not just the revenue, it's not just the profit, right? This man's life is different because of the work we've done with him. Of course, there are other companies that I've worked with now for 3+ years at Exit Momentum, and this one just this past quarter set a very, very aggressive revenue goal. And they missed it by 47,000. Now that's 47,000 on 2 million in revenue, so it wasn't a big miss. But the cool news was they beat their profit number by 6 figures. So they did less work to make more money. Now there's not an owner I know of that think that's a bad